Hey there, beautiful souls. This is Universal Wisdom Tarot. Hello and welcome to any newcomers, and to those returning to the channel, welcome back, and thank you for your support. Your likes and subscribes really help the channel to grow, and I am truly grateful. As always, please remember not all messages will resonate with everyone, as they're general intuitive readings for the collective. If you are interested in participating in my contest this month, then stick around through to the end of the video when I will tell you more about it. March is a strange month indeed, and there are energies that will make you feel like you're being pushed and pulled. There are certainly periods of forward movement that feel intense, and periods of pause and transformation. Venus and Mercury both station retrograde, offering us a chance to slow down, reassess, and look inward. But don't forget that eclipse season begins on March 14th with a full lunar eclipse, which adds a powerful force to the oncoming astrological new year, where a fiery Aries season calls us to embrace bold new beginnings. With the Venus retrograde that begins on the 1st of the month, your relationships, your values, and maybe even your sense of self-worth will all be up for review. Just be aware that this isn't the best time to rush into changes, but rather to be asking yourself, what really matters to me? On March 5th, Mercury in Aries sextiles Jupiter in Gemini. This is a time when big ideas are flowing, and you might find yourself inspired to share your thoughts or plan your next big move. This is a kind of day where brainstorming feels like magic. Just remember to stay realistic about how much you can take on. Now, many of us may get a reality check on March 10th, when the Sun conjuncts Saturn in Pisces. Now, it may not be fun, but it may be necessary, as this aspect helps us to focus on long-term goals and take practical steps to get there. Don't forget to double-check the details when Mercury goes retrograde on March 15th. Whether it's miscommunications or technical glitches, patience will be your best ally. And finally, I want to let you know about two really big aspects to look forward to. The first is the Venus cazimi on March 22nd. On that day, Venus enters the heart of the Sun at 2 degrees of Aries and is also sextiling Pluto in Aquarius. You know, no one living has ever felt this particular energy, as it's been over 200 years since Pluto was last in Aquarius. It signals a beautiful time for self-reflection around your values and how you present yourself to the world. This is just the beginning of a beautiful and supported Venus cycle that will span 10 months, so be sure to see where this particular transit hits on your personal birth chart. And the second biggie is when Neptune enters Aries on March 30th. This long-term transit is era-changing by ushering in inspired action. Neptune in Aries blends visionary ideas with bold leadership, encouraging us to dream big and take risks to make those dreams a reality. March, in general, invites us to reflect, regroup, and realign, and is a time to honor the pauses as much as the breakthroughs. Now, let's see what breakthrough messages the tarot has for you. So I'll see you on the other side. All right, beautiful souls. This is a reading for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Capricorn. And this is for the month of March. And as always, I like to begin by giving thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe for the messages they provide, and for assisting me in interpreting the messages for the highest vibrational good of my Capricorn seekers. And I will ask for 4 cards, please, for Capricorn for the month of March. Oops, I dropped a card out, so that's interesting. What's that? 7 of Pentacles. I don't know what's going on with that, my friends, but definitely 7 of Pentacles, something here for you. Well, let's find out. That's interesting. Okay. Let's see if it comes out again. Right, 4 cards, please, for the month of March for Capricorn. Three of Wands. The Magician. I call it the Mage in this deck, but it is the Magician. Two of Wands. Ten of Cups. I'm chuckling because guess what's at the bottom of the deck, my friends? That would be the 7 of Pentacles. Didn't I say let's see if it comes out again? Well, there it is. So clearly, very clearly, it was a message that you had to receive. Now, why did you have to receive that, my friends? Let's see what's going on for you here. Let's start first and foremost with that 7 of Pentacles. What are you reflecting on? What are you thinking about? What are you trying to tweak? What are you trying to make better, improve? What are you trying to, I want to say, you know, you're taking stock of something here. You're taking stock of yourself is what I'm feeling here very strongly, because you have this 2 of Wands, this 3 of Wands, this Magician. I feel like what you're trying to do is to forge a new path for yourself, make some plans for yourself. You're trying to get yourself somewhere and be that magician to bring about your ultimate happiness here. This is what you are taking stock of with the 7 of Pentacles. You are deciding that you need to take some time to assess something here. Is that your financial situation? Is that your career in general? Is that your life path? Is that your dreams, desires, wants, your goals, whatever it might be? But you have also put in some work here, so I want to acknowledge that. Because this is a card of saying, you know, you've worked here and patience will be rewarded. You're waiting for the efforts to bear fruit. And so you are looking at this saying, okay, I've put in some work. Should I reap the rewards now or should I reap them later? But I feel for you very strongly that in this month, I feel like you're trying to step into a stronger you. Okay, a stronger version of you with that Magician card, and making these plans to grow and just explode, right? That's what that 3 of Wands is. It's about expansion. It's about floating your boats out there and seeing what comes back to you, right? So I feel very much you're trying to step into a new you or a stronger you, and that this is a major shift for you, right? It's unfolding and it's pushing you to move, I want to say, with intention toward your ultimate happiness, toward that 10 of Cups, okay? And I think that you need to, in this month, trust your instincts, trust your skill set with that mage, with that magician card, right? Trust your instincts, trust your skills, and release anything that doesn't support that Three of Wands growth, okay? And very important to, I want to say, stay grounded with that Seven of Pentacles. Stay grounded so that you're making thoughtful plans with that Two of Wands, right? Because that's card of planning. So stay grounded with make thoughtful plans and the decisions that come from those plans. And if you do so, then I feel that you're really going to succeed here, okay? Now, I am feeling for somebody out there, there's a few twists and turns that you're trying to take into consideration. This is why you are contemplating it so much with the Seven of Pentacles. That's why you're in that assessing mode. That's why you're in that mode of giving it some forethought and seeing, you know, how do you do this? How do you do this correctly? How do you not do this correctly? Right? So you're giving some thought to it, because there are some twists and some turns there that you're going to have to negotiate, okay? Let's just see what the clarifiers have for you. Let's look at clarifying that Three of Wands, please. Clarify the Three of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. So how can you float your boat and expect something great to come back from you? That's because you've taken the time to be really detailed about this. You've taken the time to put in the hard work. You've taken the time to make sure that you really have all the facts, and that you've put in a solid plan, and that you have the right people around you, and that that you're not leaving anything to chance. Okay, Capricorn. And so what I would say to you is there's a little element of control here, which you're probably quite familiar with, right? Is that you're taking control of the environment, and I feel like you're trying to set the tone for how you're going to move forward, okay? This is a strong energy that I'm feeling coming off of this Queen of Cups, saying that you're ready, willing, and open. You're ready to float your boats. You're ready to put stuff out there and see how it comes back to you. But as long as it comes back to you in the way that you want it. So you're trying to make that happen by taking control of everything. And that's good, because control gets you excited, because if you can control something, then it'll turn out the way you want it, right? But at the same time, you have to not rush into something. I have to put that out there, without thinking through this process. Okay, that's what the Magician is for, right? Is for making sure that you think it through properly before you wave the wand. That's what I want to say to you. Okay, let's continue to clarify this, because it's very, very interesting. Clarifier, release with Three of Wands. Yeah, theirs is the Ten of Swords, but it's in reverse. Okay, so the Ten of Swords in reverse is saying you may not be familiar with some things that are going to come your way. You may not feel comfortable here with some things, and this is where I'm feeling the twists and turns. Okay, I'm feeling there might be a few revelations that are coming your way. Things that you're going to have to face that you don't necessarily want to face this month, okay? And you certainly need to stay sharp, because it is swords, right? So I'm going to say to you, you have to stay sharp and act strategically here, okay? But I feel like even though you're acting strategically, you're going to get a curveball or two in whatever this situation is for you. And this can be in any situation of your life. But I feel like, as I said, I think you're trying to step into a stronger you, a version of you. So in order to do so, sometimes we have to face the fears of who we are, the reality of who we are. And I kind of feel like you're not so ready to do that, okay? Or if you are, you say, oh yeah, okay, I think I know who I am. But then when you actually see who you really are or what you really want, then maybe you don't want to admit to that so willingly, okay? So there is here an underlying, I want to say an underlying sense of awareness, right? And an importance of understanding what your surroundings are all about, who you are, what people are surrounding you, what people are around you, what choices you are making. And I would say that there's some things that aren't as they seem, but let's see what the clarifiers say. Oh yeah, there's that 7 of Swords. Okay, because I just got the message. Some things aren't what they seem. And guess what? They aren't what they seem, some things, right? This character here is trying to steal all of those swords in the dead of night, okay? So just be aware that when things aren't always what they appear to be, and you'll need to, in that instance, trust your instincts, my friends, okay? More than ever this month, I think you need to trust your instincts, okay? Now, that's not to say don't move in fear. I'm not saying be fearful. I'm not saying don't move with fear. It means move wisely, make wise choices, make wise plans, right? Because you are the magician. You want that magician. You want to be able to manifest whatever it is that you want. You want to uncover the truths about your life, your home life. You want to make things happy. You want to plan things out properly, right? You want to, figure out, again, in whatever instance this is for you, you want to uncover the truths, your home life, your family dynamics, your friends, your work situation, your relationships, that the ones that you have, but even the ones that you've been avoiding, as I want to say to you, okay? So there is something that you need to deal with. That's why you have the magic. That's why you can make these things turn out any way you want them to be. So if there's unresolved tensions or, past relationships or wounds or something here, this could surface, and as the magician, you can clear it away, all right? So I would say to you, deal with it. Deal with it once and for all. Be that magician. Manifest, manifest, manifest. Let's clarify that magician. What did you just get? You got the 5 of Cups. Yeah, because if you don't, you will be disappointed. Don't look at this just from the negative side, my dear friends. Okay? I will also say to you, Capricorn, don't be stubborn. Okay? Because if you're holding on to old ways of thinking, just because it feels comfortable, or you're holding on to old ways of doing things, or old relationships, or old whatever, you can't get to the new you. And equally so, you're going to struggle more than you really have to struggle here, okay? The comfort zone is not where you need to be, okay? Where you need to be is that trusting that something's meant for you, even if it's unknown, even if it doesn't feel so comfortable, even if it's, be more open to learning, and don't be scared of whatever this is, whatever's coming for you, whatever this change feels like for you, because you have the magic. You have all the resources you need, all the things you need. The magician has all 4 suits, right? He has the pentacles, he has the swords, he has the cups, right? He has the wands. He's got it all. You've got it all. So there's no reason to fear it. Let's continue to clarify the magician, please. There is the card of justice, saying that you need to be balanced, you need to be in harmony, And if you are thinking about things balanced, as I said, you don't let the fear take over, but you don't get overly excited and make all crazy decisions. If you're really smart about it, then you can make all of this happen in the way that you need to, because the magician can bring it about. With all this wonderful magic, you can make it turn out just perfect for you. Okay? Absolutely perfect for you. All right. So I would say to you, be sharp. I don't know if I said that earlier, but I would say to you, I think you need to stay sharp, you need to be sharp, and you need to claim it. You need to own it. You need to, once and for all, deal with some of the things that you've been avoiding, or some of the things you don't want to face, or you want to maybe take control of something that should just unfold naturally, and start, instead of trying to manipulate it. Don't try to manipulate it, okay? All right, so let's continue to clarify. Let's clarify the Two of Wands, because I feel like you're making plans here. I feel like you're forging a new path. I feel like you're doing all this, but you're doing this from the comfort of your lovely little home, and not really feeling like you want to put in so much energy and effort, because you have the Ten of Wands, which tells me you're going, well, this is going to be a lot of work. Do I really want to do this? Do I really want to do this? Do I really want to change? Do I really want more? Do I really want better? Of course you do. You deserve to have better, and to want to be a better version and a better form of yourself. We all should want to be better versions of ourselves, right? And so I feel like you're forging this new path, but there is a little bit of doubt there, okay? Now, I think that little doubt is coming because, as I said, when situations show themselves and they show that they haven't been as straightforward as you thought, or things pop up and they're not as straightforward as they seem, it's going to prompt you to have to put in a strategy and a plan to deal with that, about what your next steps are going to be. And unfortunately, that takes work. Carry the load. You have to carry that burden a little bit in order to forge that new path. You can't have a path created if you don't shovel it, right? Paths don't get created by magic. You got to build them. All right. So I'm saying to you, you may have to be a bit more strategic, and it might hurt a little bit in the sense that you don't necessarily want to put in the hard work. And when we don't want to put in the hard work, well, that makes us a bit impulsive, right? And we kind of make these decisions blindly. So just to be aware of that. All right. Okay. Let's clarify further this Two of Wands. What do we got? Yeah, Nine of Swords. There is that worry. There is that despair. There is that bit of overthinking, which causes you anxiety, which is saying, do I really want to do this? Well, yes, you do, because you have that Knight of Cups, right? This is a really good thing for you, my friends, right? Being that new you is a major shift, but it's going to bring you to a much better place, right? And it's really time to take action here, right? And that's what that Ten of Cups is all about. It's saying it's now time to put all your dreams into one action and be happy, okay? And yeah, so let's clarify that. Yeah, there is the Queen of Wands. Another card of manifestation for me, which is saying if you want to have your happiness, you bring the happiness about by yourself, right? This happiness for you isn't going to be about just wishing it and putting it out into the universe. It's going to be about you putting it out in the universe, you taking a few steps, and then the universe meeting you halfway there, okay? And I do feel also that this Queen is telling you, this isn't about waiting for the signs. This is about you being the sign. You're taking action as the sign. This is about you trusting yourself to know that you are capable, that you are very able, right? And trust yourself enough to make moves without constantly having to require validation from somebody. Continue to clarify. There is your King of Swords came out, and it also came out with the Three of Swords, but the Three of Swords is in reverse. So I'm happy to see that, because this isn't going to be as painful as you thought, but you might feel that everything has to happen right now. And so what I'm going to say to you is just stay grounded, my friends. Think long term, and you're going to be able to clarify this with a lot of clarity of purpose, right? Clarity of purpose, but also purpose itself. So I want you to just stay grounded and don't let it get in your heads too much there, Capricorn. All right, now I'm going to pull a message for you from the Enchanted Map Oracle. Let's see what the Oracle has to say. What message does the Oracle have for Capricorn for the month of March, please? And I'll read to you from the book. And your card is out. Card is number 22, Intention. It's interesting because I've seen this card a few times now for a couple of signs. So clearly the universe is indicating that people have to be, very intentional in this month of March. And I will read to you, and it says, your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. The universe is bringing you a gift, showing you that you're hitting your mark. Recognize that you're not the one who has to do all the work, however. Others help you co-create reality. You connect to the power of your intention, sending it out into the field, then allow the synchronicity to work its magic. Perhaps the good intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life you want to lead and live deliberately with clarity and detachment. I think that's pretty dead on for you, my friends. All right, that is your reading. I hope there was something in it that resonated for you. And if you stuck around for the contest and want to know how to be eligible for my contest this month, let me tell you first and foremost, the prize is a personal reading for up to three questions, any 3 questions you want to ask, and that prize is free, no money involved. And to become eligible, it's free, no money involved. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel. If you already have subscribed, bonus, you don't need to do it again. Don't click again because you'll unsubscribe yourself, all right? So subscribe to the channel, click the like button. The like button costs you nothing. It's free, just click it. Takes a second to click it, okay? So click the like button. And then the third thing is to leave me in the comments box a little heart emoji. That's all I want, just a little heart there. And if for some reason you're on a device where you can't see the emojis, or you're, sometimes people telecast it to their TV and then they don't react with the device itself. So if you want to leave the heart emoji, but for some reason you can't, or you can't see the emojis, or you don't have them, then I would just say right in the comments box, I'm sending love to the world. Right? The world needs love this month, right? And this time of year. Okay, my friends. I'll see you again very soon. Until then, please know I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.